In this video, we will be talking about the essential items that all coaches need on the field. When it comes to on-field practices and games, preparation is key, and having the right items with you will help you keep your focus on the important things during the session. Let's see if you can guess what the number one item on this list is, something that most coaches often forget. For coaches, it is important to plan. And off-the-field and on-field essentials are crucial to that plan. There are obviously many off-field items for coaches that help with team management, strategy, and making sure you're ready for the session. To learn about the off-field essentials, click on the link in the description below. I've also included a link to a sporting goods checklist that goes beyond just these 5 items. So let's get started. Here are the most essential things that coaches need to have on field. Number 5, apparel. One of the most basic items that all coaches need to have. I often get the question, do I need to wear a coaching tracksuit for all my practices? And my answer is always, hell yes. Your players need to believe every word you say on the field, and you need to look like a coach when you're giving those instructions. Often you will need to show them how to kick a ball or tackle or even make a run, and being in a coaching outfit will help them take you seriously. So please wear the right clothes and bring the right apparel with you in a bag if required. That includes jerseys, tracksuits, socks, shoes with cleats, or indoor shoes if it's an indoor session. Shin pads as well if you're going to be participating in the entire session, and even a cap if it's too sunny out there. The only exception to this rule is if it's match day and you feel like wearing something slightly different. If you're a professional coach, you could go with something more formal, or even a t-shirt with a track pant would suffice. Another exception is if you're going straight to the field from work. Even then, I've been in those situations, and I've always had a change of clothes with me in my bag. So for all your stuff, and I mean personal stuff, you need to have your own bag. Do not mix this stuff up with the team bag. I have purposely not mentioned one item that needs to be added to your bag because that's a dedicated item mentioned as number 2 in this list. We'll get to that in a bit. At number 4, we have equipment. Often coaches have a designated equipment manager who could be a parent or assistant coach. But ultimately, you as the coach are responsible for having the right equipment available on the field. This includes balls, preferably in a netted bag, other practice equipment like high cones, flat cones, ladders, portable goals, etc. Whatever you need needs to be with you at all times. Sometimes you may also need to add last-minute equipment to your practice. Hence, it's always good to have all your equipment in one place, so it's as easy as picking up the bag and taking it to practice. Adding to all of these items, I often have a second bag that has all the away jerseys in case of color conflicts at a game. I also have an extra goalkeeping jersey in case your main goalkeeper is stuck in traffic or has an emergency. I also have extra home jerseys, shorts, and socks just in case, because players can be clumsy sometimes. You can keep this bag in the trunk of your car and hope that you never need to get it. And if you do need to get it, it's never too far away. Always better than driving back home when you're in a time crunch. I know what you're thinking. This guy wants me to carry 3 bags, one for the team equipment, one for the backup items, and one for my personal stuff. What if I also have a purse or a satchel as well? Well, in that case, you're gonna have a lot to carry. At number 3, we have a whistle and chronometer. This item is optional for a lot of coaches, but I can tell you that when your players start going from 7 aside to 9 aside to 11 aside, they start to congregate in areas furthest from you. Hence a whistle is always good. And you also want them to start playing to the whistle when they start getting to the older age groups. So using a whistle would get them used to that. A chronometer is useful if you like doing repetitive speed drills. That will help you keep tabs on how your players are improving in terms of pace. The easiest timed exercise is to tell your players to do 3 full circuits of the field, running around each corner flag as boundaries. So you whistle and they start, and that's where you start your timer, and you turn off your timer when the last player finishes the 3rd lap. This is a very standard and widely used timed warm-up, which needs a whistle and a chronometer. What I've always done is I've always tied my whistle and my chronometer together and just wear it around my neck. So it's always easier to handle and I never forget it in my bag. Before we go any further, please make sure you subscribe to Soccerspective for more engaging content like this. I'll give you a couple of seconds to click on that button. At number 2, we have the tactics board. The tactics board will also fit into your personal coach's bag. Now, do not confuse the tactics board to be a team item. It's not. I treat my tactics board as closely as my wallet. It's always with me in my personal bag, just in case I need to do some preparation, take some notes, etc. There is a difference between a tactics board and a practice planner. A tactics board is required on the field to explain positioning, tactics, and strategy to your players. This comes very handy before and during a game. Most tactic boards are magnetic and can have a half field or full field illustration. Some boards are also just sheets of paper on a clipboard, but I do not recommend those, as the last thing your players want is to read some bad handwriting off of a sheet of paper. They want to see the field, some colored magnets, stuff moving around all the time. So, have you guessed what's at number 1? At number 1, we have one of the most basic items, but often forgotten by most coaches, the water bottle. This should be on every coach's list, but is often underestimated or forgotten. And when I say water bottle, I mean your own personal water bottle for you, the coach. The person responsible for all of the items on the list so far and responsible for getting all your players organized, you need to be thinking clearly. You need to be making quick decisions, whether it's to increase the size of the drill zone or whether it's to substitute your striker or whether to yell at the referee, right? You need to be making the right decisions. So many things going through your mind. Make sure you stay hydrated. One of my rules to stay hydrated is at every goal kick, every goal, and every red card, I take a sip of water. I suggest you do the same. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the thumbs up button. I'd also love to hear your thoughts on the essentials. Thanks for watching.